Okay, welcome back, Spirit Child 1723. We're probably about 12 hours after the full moon here on, I believe it's the 21st, Sunday. And we're going to start the August readings. We're definitely, moving our way out of July here. And welcome anyone returning. Welcome anyone new. Appreciate it when you watch any part of a video or preferably the whole thing. You like it, subscribe. It's all greatly appreciated. Um, I heard two songs while I was preparing the cards for you, Aquarius. One is I Keep Waiting on the World to Change. I believe that's John Mayer, or Mayer, rather. And Slip Sliding Away, which is kind of a oldie. So young people probably have to look that one up. But anyways, we're going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to use 7 decks. Let's just get this started here. So we're doing Aquarius in August. We are working our way out of July. Hope everyone's doing all right. Okay. We'll get a few cards going. Please and thank you, Spirit. A few cards so we can start this reading. All right. There's one. Been thinking of doing a different style video, just more on the mechanics maybe. I don't know if there's an interest of anyone learning how to do this or learning obstacles that might come up when you try to do your own readings or do anything in the spiritual development world. All right, the first card out for you guys is the 10 of Wands. Uh-oh. Somebody's been laboring to exhaustion. Working too hard or too many hours, the need for balance in life. Let others help you. Health problems due to stress, that's a possibility. You got Archangel Michael looking over you. This lady's she doesn't have enough help. She's been doing it all alone, and she's been carrying the wands for too long, and you can see in the basket, excuse me, you can see in the basket the medical staff, forget what you call it. But anyways, that's just a lot of wands, man. That's a lot of energy and you know, exhaustion. Time for rest, time for balance, time to call in help, time to put the wands down. But sometimes there's points in life where um, we got to keep on going, but we also got to take care of our vessel, and all right, then you have the wheel. So fresh new start or the end of delays, sudden or unexpected progress, a very positive change in your life, travel or new vehicle. So this is really good. So this is good to come out of that. Doing it all by yourself to like letting the help come in. To me, it looks like Archangel Gabriel. Um, or it feels like the energy of Gabrielle, and like the world's your oyster. There's a whole mess of possibilities. Put down the burdens, and there's new opportunities. Don't keep Aquarius. Don't keep trying to um, put square peg in a round hole. Right, right, and it shouldn't require all that much force. You know what I mean? And then we have the Knight of Earth, which is slow moving but dedicated. Lowell. The Knight of Earth is very slow moving. They're methodical though, and they come in with more than the page would come in. It says Lowell, dedicated, protective, apprehensive, plan carefully before taking action, but then get going. Pay attention to the details. Wait for perfect timing. Guardian angel or someone who watches over you. So Aquarius, it's saying your ancestors are with you, your spirit guides, all your spiritual help, you call it in. It's important to ask them for help because you have free will. They can't interact on your behalf without you asking for that help. But this is a real down to earth, practical. It's okay to just gradually accomplish something. There's no rush here. That night's not rushing in, rushing out. It's a good energy, stable energy, predictable energy. All right, Aquarius. I wrote down July before we're going to do the air signs, then the earth signs, then fire, and then eventually water. So sometimes I do 3 in a sit-in. I was going to try to push it to 4, but we'll see how it goes. 3 more cards for Aquarius spirit in the month of August. Again, if you're watching, this is about 12 hours after the full moon. We got 1 card here. Shield yourself. And we got 2 more. All right. Wow. Okay, Aquarius. Yeah, there's help out there for you. Shield yourself. Protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. So Archangel Michael is here to help, and non-denominational patron, saint and angel of policemen, firemen, anyone that's of service and protection that puts their life in on the line. But also all of us here go through different spiritual battles where we need help of our ancestors, angels, spirit guides, all above. So that's great energy, and that falls underneath the the 10 uh the 10 of wands, right? Total exhaustion, trying to do it yourself. Then we have listen to your intuitive feelings under the wheel. Your body is receiving accurate message from the divine. I am not always the best example of this, but your body is basically your spiritual antenna, right? If you're trying to pick up psychic signs, intuition, guidance, claircognizance, whatever it may be, clear vision, clairvoyant, all those. It's saying, to nurture yourself and take care of yourself, and don't run to a point of exhaustion. Pamper yourself. And that's for the guys too. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be in the same way, but it doesn't have to be work, 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 no play. It doesn't have to be a whole week without some belly laughs, right? I know for myself, after I went to visit the relatives and we had our family 4th of July, that the nephews and nieces are starting to have children, and you're seeing the generations, and just that excitement and playfulness of children being around, very spontaneous, unapologetic. That type of vibe is good for me because I get too serious. And then under the night, the very stable night, you have ascended masters. Powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you. There's everybody down there. Jesus and Buddha Vista, all of them, Lakshmi, it's just, Saint Germain. Up there at the top, they're showing Christ energy, Christ consciousness. They're showing Kuan Yin in that crystal pyramid there coming down. So the help is there. You need to ask. We're all supported and loved, by our ancestors, guardian angels, if you believe you have them, spirit guides. Yeah. Okay, let's get a few cards out of this Beach Time Soul that will point us in the direction of your love and romance for the month of August. Aquarius, in the month of August, please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you. Again, thank anyone returning, anyone that subscribed, liked the video, shared the video, made a comment, you're all welcome here. Whether you watch a minute or the whole video, you're definitely welcome. There we go. We finally got a jumper to leave the deck here. All right. Under shield yourself, we have soulmates came up. Aquarius in August. Oh, geez. Wow. We got into this deck and your energy went a little crazy here. Wow. All right. Got so much stuff on my desk. I counted them before I started the video. 7 decks over here. There's 23 decks that you guys can't see on the back side of this table. There's all my stuff, which is kind of my altar, right? Which sometimes I think about it. It's like I'm definitely letting you guys into my personal space, and that's okay. But anyways, Aquarius. I get sidetracked. First card out is soulmate, soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract, right? So in this particular case, I'm getting soulmate to teach you about yourself, you know, not necessary lovey-dovey. This would come, in a relative, a teacher, a coworker, a friend, cousin, anyway. But they're here maybe for a specific lesson, Aquarius. Then we have addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. Just someone, oh boy, like dragging the heart around, like wants love, has tried, and you know, maybe just doesn't connect. You know what I mean? Doesn't connect, hasn't healed. I don't know if this is your person. Yeah, Aquarius. This is the energy of your person. And that's under listen to your intuitive feelings. Use your body as an antenna and get guidance. Because usually if you're getting a strong feeling, somebody ain't for you. They're not for you. You can try to make it work. You can put up boundaries. You can limit the exposure they have to you, but um, if you're trying to make them a partner and it's just not the right time or the right combination, it's you're going to exhaust yourself, is my experience. All right, then we have the talking card. Interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hoovering. Hovering? If it's hovering, they spelt it wrong. Hoovering. I'm going to have to look that up. Interested, conversing more, awaited message. So you might have something new developing here. Looks like you guys got to break the ice, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on here. These readings are going to be a little longer because I'm taking more cards and, you know, kind of feeling a different commitment to this readings. Between this and doing some college classes and my regular job, yeah, this takes up a decent amount of my time. If you ever made and posted videos, I'm not editing. Thank God. I wouldn't do it. I don't think I'd do it if I was editing these. You guys get it the way it comes out. I'm human. I make mistakes. I don't care. I'm 58, right? I don't, try to place little emphasis on what people think. It's hard, though. It's hard. Everyone wants to be liked. Everyone wants to be favored, but I need to be true to myself. All right, pay attention to signs. The synchronicities you have been noticing are not coincidences. So get your attention off that past person. There's somebody that's popping in your life that they're asking you to find out about. And that could be a soulmate tie. Forgive and release. You're stronger when you carry love and forgiveness rather than anger. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's an important life lesson, not just in love, but all things. How important is it going to be a week from now, a month from now, a year from now? And no one wants to be that wounded warrior all the time. At some point you're like, hey, I got to release this, right? I got to grow up. They did what they did. And they're not coming back. There's no closure. There's no apology. But you know what? I'm going to take the lesson and I'm going to move on and I'm going to get something better. Because with the healing, you clean up your energy and then you attract something different, better. Different paths. You're not on the same page with this person you have in mind. The directions you want to move into are different. Um, and again, I'm going to put that with the one you were trying to make work that it's not meant to be. Okay, so in between those cards and the romance angel cards, we're going to take a few. Yeah, don't catch me lying. I have had this type of deck forever. Okay, wait a minute. The book happens to be out on the table. Soul coaching. And there's very few decks I will go to the book unless it's like has to be like a specific one that we're trying to, has some knowledge about the card that's really important. Other than that, I like to read the energy of the card, and people that make the cards make them with a certain idea, but you know, being an intuitive reader and not a traditional tarot reader, I'm looking at the energy. I'm looking at how it feels. In the energy and around the cards. I do know the meaning of most, tarot cards, and I have my and sometimes my interpretation is different. And that's okay. It's about Aquarius right now. This reading's getting long-winded. All right, but we're gonna get to the bottom of this. I think that's what came out next. I'll take both. They were stuck together. Yes. All right, so these are real simple cards. This soul coach. I like simple. I like easy, but it has to work. So flow, the glory of the universe flows through me. So it's talking about allowing. It's talking about letting that female energy produce abundance in your life. Look at the water, the flow. That's feminine energy, right? Water cuts rock, right? Then we have transformation. Yeah. I am joyously gonna ask for a new tongue. I am joyously centered and safe as wonderful changes occur around me. So butterfly is always transformation. There's a lot of blue, man. Throat chakra, and then nighttime. There are any secrets, Aquarius, that need to come forth, or maybe you're learning about some of your shadow self. But this is saying it's all good and it's a natural process, right? Just keep going forward, going forward. All right, breakthrough. I soar into limitless love, light, and joy. That's beautiful. Showing the person reaching upward, almost like an angel would ascend, or the depiction of, in the older days when they did art and stuff. And it's around emotions. It's around having good feelings because all that feminine energy is the key to manifesting what you want, right? It's not always a grunt work, that male energy does accomplish certain things, but also accomplishes this too. All right, water cuts rock. And then beauty. This card was stuck to breakthrough. I'm deeply and profoundly beautiful. So some of you need to, step into, and acknowledge that, you're decent looking and you're attractive and you deserve to have a partner, that's good looking and considers you, you know, a decent catch. I don't know how else to say it, right? We're gonna go to the romance angel. Wow. I knew it was definitely going to add time to the reading, but that's okay, Aquarius. That's all right. Please and thank you. These cards aren't moving. They're not jumping. The energy is tucked away. Oh, got two. That one came out first. Okay. underneath soulmates, which I said is probably for a lesson, and then pay attention to the signs. In the flow, I get separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. And again, I keep explaining this as a natural part of the next stage or development of a relationship. That honeymoon stage ends, and you're seeing some of the, I don't want to call them faults, but characteristics of the other person, and it's a little harder. Um, it's just not it's not flowing as easy as it does in the beginning. And you're seeing the work. The work that has to be put in to learn more about the connection and the love language, the relationship language, the romance language, the reality of their life and their responsibilities, not just the Yahoo physical, fun that a lot of times you have in the beginning for a few months or whatever. Then we have keep an open mind, Aquarius. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, right? So it's talking about the insides, right? Keep an open mind. Someone that truly matches you might not have the look that you've always looked for, in the past or growing up. And it says playfulness. We were talking about the children earlier. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine, and they talk about flirting too, being fun and kind of silly and not closed off. I get accused of being closed off at times, so I get this. And we're going to close out this reading with the timing card. Not all these cards are exactly timing, but all right. So Aquarius in the month of August. Let's get a timing card on their next partner, please and thank you, Spirit. All right, we got one that removed itself from the deck. Oh, see what I'm saying? This one ain't exactly timing, but it's no. And I think it's what I was trying to say all the way through the reading with don't try to make something work that just is taking up too much of your energy, Aquarius. Too much mental energy, right? You deserve better. There's in this reading saying there's somebody around that you just got to take time to know, and they want to know you. And as long as you're trying to fix that other situation, the new one doesn't have a chance, right? So that's what I have for you. Please subscribe, like, turn on notifications, share a reading with somebody if you think they might want to hear about this one or their particular sign. And we'll see you next time.